Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Strategic Command World War I, episode number 12, but this is the continuation of turn number 11, so we'll get you back into the action and we'll see how the rest of the turn goes. Okay, let's move over to Serbia now. Yeah, just brutal. We can easily take Pristina. We can move forward, and I think I want to do that. O2 went 1 and 3. I'm not sure how I feel about that actually. Let's do this one. Okay, 1-4 went 2-4. I don't like that just because this is the best unit for this whole situation. We can swap them and then do an attack with this 10, which should just break that forest, but yeah, you can't even get in there. That's crazy. We don't need to be this far south either. Just wanted to see what that would be. It would be a 1-2, the same as this. I'll probably take this 1-3. It is a detachment, which means I don't really want to take losses. I mean, this 2-4 is actually beneficial for them from a point standpoint. Now they're going to lose a city or a town, so that's not a benefit. Oh, I forgot that these guys are actually controlling. Yeah, so you got to attach these. Wait, who? Your commander rating of 4. Yeah, so you have to attach all these. Yeah, you guys already moved, but you want to attach this one. And this guy's out of supply range. Well, he is right now, but we can actually bring him back. Okay, so let's do this attack. Shattered. Good. And let's take Pristina and move south. That's a good turn. Not a whole lot of supply left there. Can you now... What's your... No, still. So if this guy moves backwards, he will be in supply. Let's see, what's the supply now? Supply is 4. Next turn, if things stay as is, it's still going to be 4. Okay. Where can you move? Yeah, it's better to move up here. Ugh! Again. I don't know. You can go back and look at my Firefox browser. I'm looking up dungeon crawl stuff. I'm really liking that game right now. Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Really fun Cataclysm style or Dwarf Fortress style, but it's a single character RPG. Not even RPG. I mean, it's not really a role playing game. It's just a dungeon crawl, as it says. Just go in and. All right, let's get the better supply. I'm gonna go ahead and take the better supply here. This unit is going to be able to enter Scutari next turn if their HQ doesn't defend it, but if their HQ does defend it, it's still devastating for them. Although we could start pushing on the Montenegrin capital, which hopefully would cause this unit to cease to exist. Maybe we do want to just push on that. I'm kind of torn about this one. Yeah, I'm going to think about this and come back to it. And I haven't really looked at the Russian front, so I'll probably pause here and see what I want to do. Well, this is just going to be a longer episode. I can already see we are 40 minutes. We might end up either splitting this into 2 videos, or I might just try to go quickly here. One thing I want to do is take out the Russian artillery if I can. So I am going to push out of Tarnopol the first time ever. Just make sure that unit does not have a chance to bombard me. That's pretty effective. I should have at least taken a look at what this guy could have done to us. We can move back with 1 unit, but then that would leave us exposed here. And I think we're just going to go ahead and push out, reestablish the entrenchment. So let's just do this. Yeah. So now if we move back here, we'll certainly have Tarnopol under control, no problems, but this unit will be so exposed I don't think it's worth it. This guy can only be attacked from small angle. So, by the way, I did switch up these to this guy. We can only grab 5, so we can still man the fort at Tarnopol. I might want to move this cavalry unit out of the front lines and move this unit, which was pretty weak. I mean, let's see. We have, how are our units doing? 73, 70. Okay, looks good. Everyone's doing okay now. Yeah, we had some pretty low morale units, but I think that swapping the units around, the units I'm attaching and all that, has been helpful. So this guy can grab this unit over here. He gets these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this guy gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I actually let go of the Kolomea one because I don't think that he needs any help. I don't think he'll be attacked either. So where do we want this guy? Yeah, I think we'll move him. But first of all, let's do this. It's a 1 to 4. That's a great attack. And with being a 2 to 5, I kind of don't think I prefer that. Let's see what are we dealing with supply here. 7 if I move in there. Okay. But also give me some intelligence, so I think I will do it. Move this guy up. Okay. He fled. So if I move this unit here, I think that's an acceptable thing. He will lose his entrenchment though. Should we just rely on that unit? I think I may rely on him. Okay, good luck, cavalry. You'll have to hold, but you're in a good place. You'll be well entrenched. Hopefully, we don't lose the Galician. So I think I'll probably move this guy forward as well. Somebody's got to hold the Galician oil field, and it's raining, so we can't really do anything with this guy. We'll move him forward here, just so we can better support things next turn. But it's raining, so we're not doing anything. Now over here, we have a great chance to put even more pressure on this Russian HQ, which I think I will do. A 0-3 turned into a 1-3. And we're still trying to cut off this unit in Lodz, so we'll do this. Okay. Looks like we can be cut off right now. Although, I think what we'll end up doing is something like this. Pull this guy back. It was a very aggressive move, and have him an 0-1, sure. Okay, it just meant that we can't entrench now, but at least this guy can't do anything. This unit's going to stay entrenched. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, 1, 2, 3. He has a perfect 3 sides, so if they want to waste themselves against a very easy to reinforce detachment, be my guest. And now we want to attack with this unit first, and then move forward. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, we'll do this one, I guess. Oh wow, he just defeated it outright. Move in here. Undo that. If I don't move in there, I'm not gonna be able to take cut. No. Okay, we'll have to move in there. I guess he'll move down here and be ready to attack the next. No, actually, we need to keep him there because this unit is gonna. Well, we don't need to advance this unit anymore. Although we can, so that we can start hitting their HQ. Okay, we will then. Okay, good. That's very aggressive, but I think it was the right move. I think that this unit is just going to entrench. And you're going to continue your entrenchment, so basically do nothing. I also maneuvered these units around. This HQ, which is an 8, von Mackensen is considered as good. I think this is because of the 1915 battle where the Russians were just completely slaughtered. I can't remember the name of it, but it was an Austro-Hungarian and combined Austro-Hungarian and German offensive against the Russians. It was very successful. Now, I want to move towards Thorn, because Thorn has a supply of 10, so we can really push supply. I'm not even sure, I just have a gut feeling that HQs kind of attach themselves to some place, they get supply from it, and then they distribute supply from it. So I'm going to push this guy into Thorn as soon as possible. he has a very big command rate, HQ rating. Sorry, he has a big HQ rating, but he also has a huge area that he covers. And I don't know if... So what I read is that the distance they cover is only linked to your research, command and control. So you can see down here, this represents improvement and overall military doctrine, command structure, blah, blah, blah. This increases by the following by 1 per level, the number of units their HQs can command, their HQ's command range, their HQ's command rating. And what that means to me is the command range is a function of research, but I may be wrong about that. It may be tied to their actual rating, which I think somebody mentioned that that's how it was in World War II, or World at War, the previous strategic command game. We can probably determine that just by checking all these guys with the different ratings. This has a rating of 10. This guy has a rating of 5. Is his smaller? I don't know. Maybe. But is it just worse terrain? I don't have the time to sit here and... I think it might be true, though. Rating of 5. Let's get this guy. So this guy can get over to Reims. Can he get to... Yeah, no, it is. Okay, so we've proven it. Thank you for that comment. It is true. The command rating, the range, I should say, is related to their rating. Boy, I can't speak. 50 minutes already. I guess we'll just plow through on this one. I'll probably have to pause the video, stop the recording for the day, and... Okay, we have some reinforcements to do. I think this is just a reinforcement turn, because I don't see very good opportunities. I'd rather not lose our front, so just reinforce. Seems fair to me. This is all good. So we're actually all done over here. You can get to Thorn next turn. We could move this unit up, but I don't think it matters. Essentially, this unit is stuck, and everything looks good. This HQ is just about to be destroyed. Even Samsonov is having some problems. We're doing a great job hitting their HQs. Well, they're doing a bad job of leaving them, leaving them exposed. I guess you could say it that way too. Let's just take a look at a supply before I order this guy forward. It would be an 8 there. Okay. What does this look like? A 2 to 1? Or... Yeah, this is an 8 and that's a 7. I don't think it's actually an 8 because of zone of control. But this would be a 7. Is that okay? I mean... This is it. This is the whole. I have no idea what's here. There's surely a unit in Brest-Litovsk. But this might be the area we want to... Okay, so we've cut off Lodz, we cut off Kutno. Why don't we split forces both north and south of Warsaw and do a pincer around Ivangorod and Warsaw? Cut off this entire area just east of Siedlec. In between Siedlec and Brest-Litovsk. Bialystok will be on the Russian side of things. If we can pocket this... I mean, look it. It's stupid for me to think this way because I'm defending in Russia. It's the Russia last policy, not the Russia first policy. Okay, anyway. Let me think about what we want to do here. Probably get these units out. Now, if I do this with silent mode... It's kind of cool. I can scout without being interfered with. Oop. Did not happen at all. I guess to do silent mode, I have to do big long-rangey movements. What's going on here? Okay, so you are not going to be on silent mode. You're going to be on hunt mode. Probably get this guy to come in and hunt. Oh, a dreadnought. Do me proud. Ah, okay. Well, that doesn't... Oh! Oh, God. Okay, he can only get back here, unfortunately, so we're gonna move this guy. He's on a national objective, so I'll just leave him there. And get this guy here. Hopefully he can get back. He can! Hooray! Alright, so we did 1 damage to a battlecruiser. We have not done very much this turn at all. This is not going to be the right way to go. We have already cut this off, though. I think we'll put this guy back on hunt mode and just stick him here. And he'll be a deterrent. I mean, he's going to cut this off, and he's going to be a little bit further. The destroyer's going to have to choose, basically, does he head south or north? Not going to be able to get both. Now, we have this submarine who can kind of scout things out for us. And probably we want him to move like this, so... Oh, this guy's out of port. Oh, it's a dreadnought. Huh? Now, I do not know how to use seaplane tenders in this game, but with the rain, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with it anyway. Do we have any battle cruisers? Oh, this guy's actually able to get there. An 8. Okay, let's do it. It's crazy. Ooh, we took 6 damage. But I think we're going to be able to kill that thing now. We'll just put a wall of units around this battle cruiser to make sure it doesn't get killed. I think they're just going to have this submarine move down here. He can move here, or we could have him move up here to prevent units from coming this way. No, I think I'd rather him here. Got it. Haha. Oh, we evaded the damage. It's perfect. So, yeah, I was gonna... Oh, let's just move this guy all the way back. No! Tortuga, no! You must defend your wounded battlecruiser here. And I think that there might even be somebody in that port. But I don't know what. And I think... We saw their seaplane tender was over here on the west. So maybe... I don't know. We have a battleship here. We're gonna be fine. We might end up being able to spend points, actually. Yeah, we might actually be able to spend points. I don't know. On ships. It just sounds crazy. We know the success is high enough that it might be worth it. Okay, so let's go ahead and eat these silly mines. There it is. Finally happened. Alright, that was one down. Is anybody close enough? No. I don't think we can do the attack this turn. We need to protect this guy, actually. So I think I'll just stay out here. I think this will be an effective defense. Okay, this guy's going to control this too. If I move him here, that's actually even better, because then we control this. Wait. Okay. If they go here to here, they'll get the CL. If they go here to here, they'll get the destroyer if I move him here. Okay, so we'll leave him here. This guy's going to do zone of control here. This guy's going to do zone of control here. So, no matter what, this destroyer should be protected. I still feel a little bit weird about that. Let me move him here. Just make it a little bit safer. Yeah, but we can't get the armored cruisers over there. Battlecruiser. Oh, the battlecruiser. I would really like this guy to be defending other things, but I think we're going to waste the turn to protect this useless, but precious destroyer. You know what? It's only 2 light cruisers. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, what else? What else? Oh, we have the Mediterranean to deal with as well, which I think this is a little bit easier. I mean, maybe we also just go for the Mediterranean as well. I need to move one of these units out at least, because I need this submarine to get to port. Although, no, I want them to be as close to the front as possible, so move this guy over here. He won't be repaired this turn. Also, we want to show force against the Italians. I will move this one out. So this unit's going to go here. And we'll repair him next turn, so he'll be 2 turns out. This destroyer can lay another set of mines, by the way. Didn't think about doing that, but honestly, if we lay mines, we might not have to lay them against the Italians. The Italian fleet should be on the west. They shouldn't be stuck in the Adriatic, but We want to make sure we control the Adriatic. I could put another mine like right here. Oh, we don't have mines to deploy for some reason, so maybe... Oh, our mine technology might be worse. That's fine, I'll just move this guy. He'll stay there. And these guys are raiding our supply of 9. You're really raiding? You are. And your supply of 9. I really don't understand how that is, but we'll have 3 ships still there, and I don't think we need our submarine this turn. Okay, well, I think that's it. So I'll go through and double check everything. We still have points to spend, lots of stuff to do, actually, but yeah, I have to figure out where to move this cavalry. I'm going to put a pause in, though, while I do that and figure it out. Okay, several decisions. I'm going to move this cavalry over to the far west. I think in the end, we're just going to have some cavalry running around taking these places. I don't know if they'll even have detachments deploy or not, but if we can just take, like, Brest is still... Well, I guess it's only probably 4 points or 3 points or something like that, but just taking this whole peninsula would be really nice. And I think we'll be able to do it quickly with cavalry. So I don't like to have cavalry stuck in the same spot altogether because you have redundancy of scouting. But yeah, unfortunately there's no place that this unit can go over in the east. So we're going to rely on this 4 to have done our scouting for us. And maybe this 4, I mean, there's something to be said about maybe moving this unit. Yeah, they can't get anywhere useful, unfortunately. This cavalry needs to move out even more, which we can't do. So yeah, I'm going to move it here. I'm going to move this 10 here. I was really strongly thinking about putting the 10 closer to Le Mans. I don't think we really care about Le Mans. Le Mans tours, I mean, these are still very critical places. They're going to be valuable for us to take eventually. But the war won't really be decided. I think the war for France has already been decided, but the capitulation for us will be if we take this area. So I want to put as many forces in position to do that next turn as possible, even if it's just having this 10 closer to this 10, so that he can drift off to the east instead of holding Orléans, or, sieging Orléans, or, holding the forces at Orléans at bay. So this is the nice, I've already thought about the title of this video now, the Chalon Strangle. We're just about to pinch him off. And I'm okay that we didn't do it this turn because we got some good hits. This guy I think the attack was still the correct decision. They, at best, unless they move this unit and lose his entrenchment, the best they can do is move here to try to hold this little area. Anything they do is going to weaken them impossibly, and doing nothing is also not a positive solution. So they just have they're literally up a creek without a paddle. They have no possible solution. They're going over the waterfall. So that's that. And I think I did all the movements I want over here now. Nobody here can be reinforced either. So let's move over here. The Austro-Hungarians, I actually am going to go ahead and reinforce a battleship. So we have the points, 231. There's no other points that we can really spend. Now, if I chose to move in here, I'd be down to a supply of 3. That's a bit of a risky move. I think we'll take Scutari next turn. I mean, assuming they don't move in, there's like no choice but to do that. But instead, I'm going to actually attack this detachment. I know it's not going to be a good exchange points-wise. Even that is not like a good exchange. We could still move in, but I'd rather keep the supply. Yeah, I'm just going to move here. Move this unit in. And I'm also going to do this. Okay, very good. Even better. So, I don't know. They're going to have to figure out where they want to spend their very limited amount of income. The Serbians, I think they have like an income of maybe 30 at this point, 20. I have no idea. I can't. How much have they lost? Belgrade, which is... It's 8 points for me, so it must have been 12 for them. So they're probably down to about 20, yeah. They're going to have very few points, and they're going to have to figure out where to put them, and they're not going to be able to get in any other points as well. So they're really They're also up a creek without a paddle. No good options prevails for these forces. Okay, so that's that. And then the last thing is over here in Russia. I believe I had some other thing I saw. Crap, I already forgot. Well, I can go over and do... Oh, yeah, no, naval stuff. I have naval stuff. So we have to protect our battle cruiser. I don't know how effective light carriers are. I really don't know what they do. Really not sure how they exist, but I'm going to put one right here. And then I'm going to put my battleship actually right here. This should protect the battle cruiser because they'll either have to go through this area and take the mines, which also should... I think that also stops them from being able to... Well, I'll just move here. This will be like a nice protective thing. No matter what, they can't get through and get to my battle cruiser. So we'll save her for next turn. I'm going to use some of the 380 points for repairing ships as well. Sorry that I'm really jumping all over the place here, but I want to shift some people further west as well. I think the priority is repairing battlecruisers. So we'll do this. This is 55. This is 62 to go 5. It's 70 to go 4 points or 62 to go 5 points. So I guess battleships are just more expensive to repair. I would like to repair my destroyers. Dreadnoughts, 5 points is 93. Of course, they are the best ships in the fleet. I was really hoping to get one of my dreadnoughts over here. I think it's worth it, maybe, to fix up these dreadnoughts. Maybe not this turn. So there's still a lot of research I want to get done. But we're starting to invest in the Navy, and this is obviously not something I expected us to be already starting to do. I'm kind of really jumping all over the place, but I'm really enjoying just scanning the field, letting my thoughts drift. Pretty sure that there was something left I could do here. Oh, yeah, whether or not I wanted to move this unit forward, that's right. And it was a supply issue? Yeah, it should be a 7, and we're an 8 if we stay here. Okay. Is that it? Is that the only thing? This guy's entrenched, so... Yeah, I guess so. Well, I can always come back. I can pause again, rescout, figure out exactly what I wanted to do. Let's go to research first, because I think the critical ships that we've wanted to repair, we've already repaired. And now the things we want to do as Germany. Lots of research options now. So we have over 200 points for both of the original Central Powers. Now, I don't think we need to prioritize production technology too much. I think I want to go with artillery development. Artillery weapons, because these are going to be... these are going to have a significant impact, and one of the things I want to do is buy more artillery. Unfortunately, I think that the place where huge trench warfare was going to happen, as it historically did in France, that ship has kind of sailed. I don't know how useful artillery is even going to be in this, alternate history. I'm talking myself out of it. I'm talking myself out of it. We can always use infantry warfare. 10% morale for everyone. It's just a good thing. We can put 200 points in it even. We might want to get more points in trench warfare, although I don't actually see us needing trenches. We're going to be on the offensive pretty much everywhere soon. Now, we can increase industrial technology again. That, to me, seems like the best decision. It's an investment in future research, really. So we'll go ahead and do this first. It's going to give us 220 points. Cannot further invest in command and control. Airship development, I don't really care about it. I'd almost consider dropping it. What is it going to do for us? Increase... let's see. Improves resource attack, naval spotting, strike range. Oh, we can use this thing for... Why was I not thinking of using our dirigible, our Zeppelin, for naval stuff? Let's move that guy to the coast immediately. Next turn, he's going to be on naval duty. Well, especially if we want to start trying to win that war. I don't think we need anti-sub or anti-aircraft. Mobility is something interesting, but I don't know We may not need it in the end. I mean, it would have been nice. It's going to be nice to have when we... It would have been nice to have before we have it, and by the time we have it, we probably won't need it anymore. Logistics useless, as at least I think so. Oh yeah, gas shell production. This is something really good to have. So we can invest in a point in this. I think we'll just do that. We're down to 123. We still have some points remaining. I may just go over to the Navy at this point. We got industrial. We got gas shell, which is good. We could put 50 more points into trench warfare. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need it. So let's go over and spend the rest of our points on ships. Maybe we will get one dreadnought back up to full. 93. I think a 6 is still okay. A 5 is just not sustainable. So let's do... this 93 is going to take away all our points, though. 26 plus 93. Okay, we can do that. We can do these two exactly. And that's going to take our points. Okay, good. So then everyone else can shift west whenever we want to shift west. So we'll get maybe a battleship to come. Oh, no. This light cruiser should move here. This battleship should move here. You can actually go into port now. And we repaired the battlecruiser too, so we're actually getting some pretty good repairs in for the Navy. And we already did the repairs here. We can't do any of those, so now the next thing we can do for the Austro-Hungarians is some research. We can probably put another point in infantry warfare. I feel like they need it the most. This is really important, so let's put the point there. 130. Could always put it in the bank, leave it in the bank. I mean, trench warfare would be nice. Do we get another bonus for putting a third one in? That'd be insane. We'd research trench warfare very quickly. That might actually be useful considering, yeah, Italy. But I don't want to do it without knowing, so let me research that a little bit off camera so I know I don't want to waste points. They're still precious. And I think I'll just put the other one in industrial technology then. Again, just kind of investing in future investment. And then the Ottomans. Well, the Ottomans, I don't even know how to deal with the Ottomans. I know that my video technically is at an hour and 12 minutes already. This has definitely been 2 videos, not 1. So what do we want to, what do we do with you guys? You're at war. I don't know if we need any units on the west at all. One thing we want to do is repair. So let me see where we have ports. Here and here. I'm not going to deploy the fleet. I'm not going to deploy the fleet into the Aegean or into the Mediterranean yet. I want to first eliminate the Black Sea fleet, so I just don't want to have to worry about that. I don't know. I assume these red markers means that people cannot go in there, which means that we don't need a detachment here. Can somebody please correct me about that if that's not correct? I feel like pulling the core at Adrianople, yeah, and my detachment at Zonguldak, I feel like pulling those off those positions. We're going to want units at the front. Yeah. So we can move this one forward and just entrench. It's perfect. Let's start annoying them, basically. Oh, Mount Ararat. That's the place where the Noah's Ark is supposed to be. I don't know where the Russians... Oh my god, he's only at strength of 3? Can we kill him? It's a very, very small town. Probably not worth risking. And where's my... God, my HQ is down here, too. I think we're probably going to spend the points for the Ottomans to... Wow, they cannot even go back to full. Is it because their morale's so low? I wonder why. Okay, you can at least get here, so we'll leave you just long enough to go here. This was nice, so we saw that where that unit is. We'll have you entrench here as well. We will heal you. You can move here, so you can move here. Yep, O2. Oh, wow. Well, we'll take it. By golly, we'll take it. That's the ticket. So this unit might as well move all the way forward. And you, well... I was going to say you could probably move off, but actually... Okay, you need to entrench. I don't know if... We'll take the third side for free. So that's going to hold that line, I think, pretty well. He'll be well entrenched by the time the enemy get to him. I don't know what to do with this unit. I mean, it looks like the only way this can fall is if this falls. Unless they go through the north, so I don't know how to deal with this. We'll probably just sit him here. Yeah, I guess I'll just... He can't even entrench. What the heck? Is it because he deployed this turn? I don't know. We have some units down here even. Do we want to move against Basra? I mean, I guess we want to move to at least stop them from further advancing. What is this? Persia? Is Persia neutral? Diplomacy. By the way, I didn't figure this out for a while. The icon you have here is who controls that nation when they become non-neutral. So I guess they're just assuming. I mean, this is why Italy has to specifically have two different scenarios. One for them joining the Entente, one for them joining the Central Powers. There's no way for anybody to join a different one. It's not, it's not a fantastic diplomacy system. Basically, it's not completely true. No, I guess it's not completely true because we already saw that Belgium has two different places it can swing. So maybe there is a system in place. Anyway, Bulgaria and Denmark would both be controlled by Germany. UK would control Greece. Norway and Netherlands would be controlled by Germany. UK would control Portugal. Russia would control Romania. And Sweden and Switzerland. I mean, so basically the only interesting one here is that Italy would control itself if it joins the Entente. 39% there. Bulgaria is really starting to get close. But I don't like wasting points on diplomacy. I like just building up my nation to be the best it can be. And then let these guys come when they will. So Persia, I spent all that time looking for Persia, and they're at 0%. They're not going to war. That's perfect. That's really good news for us. I think I'll send one north, one south, just so that we cover our bases, lose the least amount of territory possible. We're going to want to shift this whole group. Well, we only have one HQ. Okay, well, these guys are not in great shape, but that's okay. I think we'll leave one detachment here. But the corps are marching south. No. Okay, so you are going to entrench. You are going to entrench. As long as we don't lose... I'm not going to have these detachments advance. I think that this makes more sense. Oh, yeah, you literally cannot be attacked. This is Arabia, and Arabia is... Central Powers? Oh, it's us. Oh, no, that's me. I do need to defend that. Whoops. Oh, we have somebody who's just doing nothing down here. Okay, you can... come up, I guess. So weird. I probably should be operating these units. That's probably what you have the points to do as the Ottomans, but I just don't like spending points operating units. I'd actually probably rather buy... I think I'd rather buy an HQ. Okay, well, let's just start moving this guy west. I guess I need to keep somebody on the west, just in case they do some silly invasion. Why can this guy not get up to 10? Is it because of the supply he's at? Well, we don't want them to invade Gallipoli. Seems like it would be a bad thing. I could just go and defend it. Well, okay, we'll just make things... simplify things dramatically. I'll just defend it. And now any kind of landings, I guess... Adrianople, we have access to it directly, so it wouldn't fall. Yeah, and again, I don't really know what I'm doing with the Ottomans. It just feels like these units are a waste where they are. With that many units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we actually have 1 unit per hex. That seems like enough. We don't have that over on the Russian side, so yeah, we definitely want one to go here and one to go here, I guess. We'll just do. Well, I think we're moving everyone to the Russian border. If we can take all this precious. Historically, I guess the Ottomans did not do very well over there. But yeah, we don't need to defend against Bulgaria. They're coming in on our side. So indeed, I guess that's it. Is that everything? I don't know. Ottomans still have tons of points remaining, which means we can look at research options for them as well. Probably we want to double up on command and control. I don't see any other option, really. That's just the most important thing. So we'll do that. They have 73 points to spare. I guess we could do trench warfare times 3. I don't know if that's going to be that effective, so I'm just going to leave the rest of the points. Oops. Just want to make sure nobody else. Oh, see, yeah, this guy can be reinforced for 56. That's most of our points right there. Yes, I think that's good. And that's going to bring this video to a close, which is now obviously the second video of this turn. I don't think I'll spend this much time on things. I was a little bit out of the flow because it had been a couple of days, and I'm sure I already kind of explained this in the, I made at this point. It'll be in the future, but an ending to the last video and a new intro to this one, since I had to split this single recording session. But I am ecstatic with the way things are going. I'm looking forward to the next turn. I feel like I can speed things up a little bit more, and got a little bit lazy about that this turn. So look forward to shorter episodes in the next video. And we can... Oh, no. Before I do anything, I will not, again, forget to deploy these units. Not again. Especially because we have this dreadnought. It's just would love to join the fights. So we'll put that one in as well. And the artillery... God only knows where we need this. I have no idea where to put this. I'm going to leave it for now, and I will do it at the start of the next video. A little bit more apparent to me where we want our submarine. We can deploy it in their enemy port? No, I don't think so. Doesn't seem like a wise idea. And the artillery, this has been the most heated area, so I think it only makes sense to deploy it here. Too bad we can't deploy it into Ternopil directly, but I want to put it on the road, so I might put it... There's not a good spot for it, really. Here it can at least hit 2 different ones, and that's Lutsk. Okay, we'll leave it there. And again, I'll just figure out where to put the German artillery before we end the turn at the beginning of the next video. So, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it, and until the next video, take care.